All right, guys, how's it going? Well, we have something to talk about, which I'm delighted to with, really. I've kind of been sat around, during this international break, just twiddling my thumbs, waiting for the real football to start again. And yeah, I could make videos every day about something, but I don't want to patronise you, do you know what I mean? I don't want to just talk about something for the sake of it. However, there's a couple of reports here in Spain that I want to run by you. And maybe you're not interested in Zubimendi anymore, right? If you're not, please don't tell me in the comment section because his name's in the video title. So you could have skipped it, right? Just saying. I'm just reporting or passing on or digesting what's being claimed here in Spain, all right? It's up to you to decide whether there's any truth in it or not, you know what I mean? So I'm going to look at a couple of reports, actually. They're really interesting. It's bizarre, to be honest with you, but let's go with it. So report one is talking about Zubimendi and Liverpool maintaining their interest in him. Now, we've seen this. We've had these claims before, and we know that the aggregator accounts and the content creators, want to keep talking to you about him. I'm not doing that. This is stuff that's published here in Spain, all right? And basically, what it says is that, this is all translated, all right? So Zubimendi stayed at Real Sociedad, but it could be his last season there. There's still no sign of this improved contract that he was promised if he turned his back on Liverpool. There's no sign of that as yet. Liverpool remain interested, but he is now seen as a second option, a plan B. They actually call it a plan B. With Crystal Palace's Adam Wharton now said to be of more interest to Liverpool. This is a name that we've seen before. Now, the Spanish believe that Liverpool are now interested in him as a future option. It is claimed that Liverpool currently have dialogue with the players' representatives. This is Adam Wharton's representatives, which is Omnisports of Manchester. They're based in Manchester. They're claiming that there is ongoing communication there. And they're describing Wharton as a main objective for Liverpool in the future. So that's just something that you might want to consider. Now, these are reports coming from Spain, so is that Zubimendi's agent, feeding that out to the Spanish media? Like, well, that interest, that it didn't happen for whatever reason, but they're still interested in him. But from what we understand, it looks like they're sniffing around Wharton. So if it's in the Spanish media and that's coming out, I suspect that's where it would be coming from, if it's genuine. I don't know if it's genuine, guys, but I'm just passing on to you what's being claimed here. So basically, the summary of that is it could be Zubimendi's last season at Real Sociedad, so keep an eye on the contract situation. Liverpool remain interested, but it's now a plan B to Liverpool because Liverpool are focusing on Adam Wharton next year. Obviously, that could change. Even if that's true, that could change by January or something, right? So just something for you to consider. Now, a separate report claims that Liverpool are planning to return for Kubo. That's Zubimendi's Real Sociedad teammate. And the summer of 2020-25 is being described as very big for that player. And this article, which is from a Catalonian outlet, is claiming that Kubo is the most talked about name within Liverpool's recruitment team. In other words, the buzz around Anfield is this is a player that we should be going for. It's not one individual saying it. Everyone within Anfield is saying it. I'm suspicious with that claim, to be honest with you. Now, his release clause is around £50 million, as we know. And in this article, it's claimed that Emmanuel Alguacil, the Real Sociedad manager, is being driven crazy by Liverpool's ongoing interest in his two star players, right? Now, the reason the Kubo one for me was a bit weird before because we had this real interest in him, like this strong interest, and then it just disappeared. And I remember, do you know when I was reviewing the Spanish football dailies every day for you during the transfer window? Do you remember it came out? There's something that came out, wasn't there, about his attitude? That he's a bit. They were trying to suggest. I don't want to say it and try and unfairly get you to form an opinion of a player that you don't know anything about and that I don't really know anything about other than his his playing attributes or whatever. And just because one journalist says it doesn't mean it's true. But the suggestion was that Kubo might be a bit like, a bit arrogant or something like that. And he was giving it all allegedly, that the Saudis wanted him. He had all these opportunities and stuff like that. And I wondered at the time, like, if that's true, I wonder if Liverpool have gone, we don't like the sound of that. Even if the Saudis are interested in you, that's not going to increase what we're, going to offer you, kind of thing. It might be totally unfair to say this about this player because, the media can make all this shit up, right? But the suggestion was that he gets himself caught up with his attitude a little bit. So again, I'm only telling you that for you to form your own opinions, and maybe you can't form your own opinions on that. But if you see articles in the future about him saying that, you might be able to remember, relate back to this, whatever. So anyway, the manager over there is said to be being driven crazy at Liverpool's ongoing interest. Now, a report in Catalonia says all this comes after Liverpool already tried to sign Zubimendi by paying his release clause this summer. The Basque midfielder, out of a personal decision, rejected the English club's offer, preferring to stay in San Sebastian to continue being one of the team's key players. However, Liverpool's interest in Zubimendi is still alive, and in England there is speculation about a new attempt to take him in the near future. I don't think there really is speculation from anyone credible in England, to be honest with you. I think the Spanish media there are just probably picking up, shitty accounts in England or something saying that. I haven't seen anyone credible to say that, to be honest with you. Not from memory, anyway. With these moves on the horizon, the Real Sociedad manager cannot help but feel uneasy. The possibility of losing his two most influential players, both targets of the Premier League giants, not Premier League giants, the Premier League giants, meaning Liverpool, could derail the plans of a Real Sociedad side that aspires to continue competing at the highest level in Europe. So basically, they're trying to say, different publications, different outlets, that Liverpool still have an interest in Zubimendi, but he's not. One of them saying he's not, he's a plan B now, and that we're still interested in Kubo. I mean, Kubo's a very good player. I don't know if you've seen him or not, but he's very good. So yeah, it's a little bit strange, isn't it? I just thought I'd share that with you, to be honest with you. I'm not sure what to make of it, really. And the Wharton thing's interesting because I know a lot of you were looking at him over the summer, thinking that, and I remember quite a few of you coming in on the live stream saying, what do you think about this Adam Wharton and that? So the reason for making the video is, I guess, to say that multiple outlets in Spain are saying that Liverpool still have an interest in Zubimendi. And they're reporting, or at least one of them is reporting, it could be his last season. And to remind you to look out for his contract situation. I mean, some of you might not be interested in him anymore. That's fine. But this is what it says. And that Liverpool have now said to be more interested in Adam Wharton at Palace. Dialogue with his representatives, and he's described as a main objective for Liverpool in the future. Something for you to consider. And then the other report obviously saying that Liverpool are planning to return for Kubo next year, possibly in the summer of 2025, and that the Real Sociedad manager is like, oh my God, is he still rumbling on? A bit like me and you, we're probably sat, now you're probably watching this video, for fuck's sake, we're still talking about Zubimendi. So if you're the Real Sociedad manager, whether Liverpool's interest is true or not, but you're seeing the reports all the time, you would be like, for fuck's sake, do you know what I mean? So if you were the Real Sociedad manager, you'd be like, right, let's get his contract sorted, and then we can put that to bed, but there's no sign of it. Interesting, yeah. Thank fuck we got something to talk about today, seriously. I did a live stream earlier at 2 o'clock. I'll be doing one at 7 tonight if you want to come along on here and have a natter with me. But I've literally been sat around like just, what's the point? I could make you videos about city transfer rumours and stuff just at the end to go, we're a load of shite. But I don't see the point. I don't need to create engagement and an interaction. So I only like to make videos when there's something worth talking about, and whether you believe those reports or not, they are still worth talking about because they are there in black and white. All right, guys, so I'll leave it with you. If you appreciate this video, please do give me a thumbs up. Please drop me a comment, and if you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, hit the super thanks button. It's the love out under the video, or read the video description. There's other ways in the video description to support me and this channel. I did send out the newsletter today, which was very much to do with feedback from Trent Alexander-Arnold's camp regarding his future, regarding where, if the speculation comes out from Spain or England, why that would be. We took a good look at that in today's write-up. So if you are signed up to the newsletter, the feedback from the newsletter today was very good. So thanks, guys. You all enjoyed that update. And of course, the newsletter is free to jump on. That's in the video description. There'll be a lot more of those coming out now because the window's closed, so I can grab my laptop. It's here right next to me, guys. I've been to CAF. I went out with a laptop. Thanks to Vivek, who got me this. Yeah, I did an update from the cafe this morning, so there'll be a few of them. So you might want to jump in to that. It's obviously free to join the newsletter. There's no advertising it out. And yeah, the link is in the video description for that. If you're a VIP member, I did post the whole thing in the executive lounge. I don't even know what it's called. I think it's just called the editor section. So go and have a look on there. All right, guys, let me know what you think. I mean, this Zubimendi one, it's not going away, is it? Whether we believe it or not. Why the Spanish press still going on about it? Is it his agent trying to put pressure on Real Sociedad to say, hang on a minute, Liverpool's still interested in my client? You know what I'm saying? Even if Liverpool are not. But don't forget, the emphasis in the first article was about Wharton being a primary objective for Liverpool next year. And Liverpool still having an interest in Kubo. So, yeah, interesting. I'll leave it with you. All right, guys, I'll see you at 7 tonight on here. If you can't make it, 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, 7 o'clock tomorrow night, I suspect. And, yeah, hope to speak to you real soon.